Yeah, please.
Okay, so I hope my screen is visible.
Ye- yes.
Okay. So this is the dashboard that you would be logging in. This is what you will see once you are logged in. So
Okay.
for doing the campaign, there are basic simple steps. First is you add the sender, that who is sending. Then you add the list, that whom are you sending. And then you create a campaign, that is what you are sending. So it's basically who, whom, and what. We work by the simple concept of triple W. So for adding the sender, you can
Nirav,
either
Nirav, sorry to interrupt you. I am able to see only the login screen.
Correct.
login screen. I mean, you are not able to see the dashboard.
No, no, no.
No, no, no. Login screen is
Okay.
reflecting and then it's not moving ahead.
Yes, correct. Yes, now it has come.
Okay. Perfect. So the first point is the add sender over here. Okay. So that is who is sending. Then add list, whom to send, and create campaign, what to send. Okay.
One
The
second. So add sender. Is it the from which ID we are sending the sender domain?
correct. Correct. Sender
Okay.
means you. Sender domain, sender email address.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, Niro.
Yep. List is the list of recipient, and campaign is the content.
Yeah.
So now this can be either done through this one click from here, or you also have the same options out here in campaign, sender email, register. Okay.
Uh,
So your sender email. So what would be the sender email that you wanted?
sender. Not your main email. Give any marketing email that we have.
What
I think
would it be?
let's try the domain that we have given you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
deosinternational.life.
Correct. Yeah.
And what will be the email address or as a sender?
Give it as Austin.
Now this ID is active on this domain, right?
Yes.
That will be the sender name. Okay. Now what happens is that here immediately once I click on register, just verify the spellings, because it will immediately system will send one email to this particular ID for verification, and there would be one link on which you'll have to just click to verify. Okay.
No, no, Nero. One second. One second. Now we gave you this domain, right? Dot life.
Hmm.
This email, the sender domain, the email subscription. You want us to create, or you are creating this?
No, this will be, you have to create this. You'll have to host this domain somewhere, and you'll have to create this mailbox.
Okay, because that is not created yet. Now that's the problem.
So yeah, you can, whenever you create it, you can use that. So basically, to use any sender email address has to be a valid email address. It cannot be invalid email address.
Okay, we got it. We will get it created, the email subscription, and we'll add the sender email here as well.
Perfect, perfect. So
Yeah.
you just have to click on register.
Correct.
So it is added successfully, but if you see, it will show you over here not validated.
Okay.
Okay, so that is fine, no issues. Whenever you create this email address, all you'll have to do is you'll have to just come here and say resend verification link, because this verification link is valid only for 24 hours. So
Okay,
after
wait.
that, it will get invalidated.
Okay, so we have to verify that. Okay, we got it. Yep.
Yeah, so you'll have to just click here to resend verification. It will send, system will send you a fresh email. Click on that link and done. You will immediately over here you will get yes validated.
You got
So
it. Yep.
as many sender addresses you want to add, you can add over here. Okay, so this is your about your sender addresses. That is who is sending the email. Next is whom you want to send it to. So over here you just add the list. Now list can be added in TXT, XLS, XLSX, or CSV.
CSV. Okay, got it. PHP, XLVX.
So here when you click on add list, next is upload.
Yeah.
You just select the list and choose the file. Okay, so once you choose the file, Now, whichever file you have chosen, may it be it's a text or Excel or XLSX or a CSV, system will check basic things like it will suppress all the role addresses. For example, info, sales, admin, postmaster, webmaster, accounts, HR, all these role addresses, system will auto suppress.
Okay.
If at all there are any duplicates, system will deduplicate them. If the system is aware, like for example, initially it would be your first campaign. Now, when you are doing this, there could accidentally be some email addresses that you upload, which we already have certain blacklisted domains, which are either complainers or invalid. So the system will auto suppress them also. So which is where all these activities are taken care by the system itself while list is being imported.
Okay, 1 second. Now, does that mean if there is a different user from a different organization and he's using the same contact, will it suppress that also? I mean to say, now there is one user, Austin, he's from Dios, and there's another user called Nick, who's from a different organization, and they use the same mail connect. So
No. It was account based.
It's account based. Oh, okay.
That is only for your login. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this will become a chaos to us.
Okay. And correct. That's what I was like. I thought that it's at a global level. So it's
No. Yeah. On the global level, we do have certain domains. For example, Hotmail is misspelled multiple ways, like hotmail.com. Or Gmail has, variants like gmil.com. Such kind of global suppressions we have put so that unnecessarily those emails don't go out. So that is global for everybody.
Okay. And Nero, for this file, which we would be uploading in any format, in the SAD format that you have mentioned, does it need any particular format? I mean, there should be any particular formatting that we should follow? Names, first name, second name, or something like that?
So basically, the only format that you have to take care is that your first column is email. That's it. Yeah, here you will have one email addresses below the other, and the rest of the columns could be anything: first name, last name, middle name, whatever.
So first name has to be the email
The
address.
first column has to be email.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where you will upload the list. Now, these are other or add-on parameters like, performance list and all. So for example, let's say you have done some 15, 20 campaigns already. And now you want to collect the users where all the users have opened your emails till now. Or you want to retarget all the users who have not opened any email till now. So that's where the system can do the performance generation for you. So you can select the list of campaigns from here after you do it. And the outcome, people who have viewed but not clicked on any of the links, who have viewed and clicked, or people who have not viewed. So when you want, this is basically useful for your retargeting and segmenting of your data.
That is a lovely option. But Nero, tell me one thing, how far can I go back?
You can go back till the day one, campaign one.
And what could be the estimated duration? 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 months?
So we retain the data by default for 6 months.
Oh, that's
After 6 months, but in certain cases, like we have few customers who want a longer period of retention. So on the shared systems, we cannot do that because it will create a hell lot of load. So in those cases, those customers have outgrown their sending capacity. So there, any which ways, you give them a complete, different database server, because they are doing like probably, 500,000 a day. So they cannot be there with a common database server. So when the customer has their own database server, at that level, we can keep them as long as you want them.
okay. Got it.
Okay. So, that's your performance. Anyways, this is for your website opt-in forms that you want to integrate directly into the system. So if somebody, you create a website opt-in form and publish it on your website. So somebody fills in that form, that user will directly get added to a list out here.
Okay.
So that is for direct integration. Suppression, is basically list which you know that you don't want. Like for example, you might not want to send emails to your top tier management IDs, so you can add them to suppression. Okay. And the global suppression list and domain. So basically, like what I want is that no email should go to anything @gov.in, for example. So I don't want any mails not to go to any of the government websites, any of the government website email addresses. So I can just put those domains one after the other into a global suppression. So even accidentally somebody uploads those email addresses to these domains, they are blocked.
Okay, so you can enter multiple.
Yep, you can.
Dividing by them with the comma.
Yeah, so it is written one domain per line. So let's say I say hotmail.com.
The next line. Okay, lovely. Yep, I got it.
So that's it.
Yeah.
So there are certain domains which we know that they are going to create ruckus in life. So might as well put them into suppression. Templates for adding your templates and keeping them ready to reuse. So you can do that. I'll just show you the simple email composition. So either email you can create using our drag and drop editor, which is like completely HTML responsive editor using drag and drop. Or you can code your own. If you're going to send simple text emails and all, you can put it out here.
Right.
Okay. Or you can import it from a file, or if you have ready from a template, you can choose from the template library that you want to.
Nice.
Let me see this. Okay, here we don't have anything, so I won't be able to create the campaign. I'll just show you campaign creation in some another account because
Nirav, what is that type?
So type is basically, for example, you are sending some emails which are relative to a particular. So this is just for your internal purpose. So let's say you have got email which are for fashion, then email which are for travel, emails which are pertaining to hospitality. So you can create your internal type. So what will happen that when you are creating a performance list, at that time, you have classified all your fashion product related emails as a type fashion. So in performance list, instead of selecting multiple campaigns, you can select the message type. So the moment I select fashion, so all the campaigns which were tagged as fashion will get auto selected over here, instead of selecting so many campaigns from the list.
Okay. Okay, so it helps in segregation.
Yes, so for data segmenting, it's very good.
Yeah, data segmentation. Okay, nice. Then the sender.
The sender and the reply to. So who is going to be the from? And there are many chances wherein you might want to receive the reply on somebody else, some
Yes,
other
correct.
email address.
Correct.
So you can have sender and reply to as a different addresses,
Correct. So sender would be the one
which will
reflecting
appear in the from.
that we have added in the step 1.
Correct. So
And
even
I-
reply to also you'll have to add in the step 1. Okay. So here, if you see, we had gone out here, okay, and register, and we did this. Now,
Correct.
if you check the manage, here I have got 2 addresses.
Correct.
So even if you want to add something as from or reply to, you'll have to keep that ID added over here. So once that ID is available out here, you can use that as a either from or as a reply to.
Okay. So from and reply to, I have to add it to the list first in order to reflect it here in this particular form.
But if you're from and reply to us same, then you need to only one address is fine.
Yeah,
But in
yeah,
case you have different, then you can use that way.
Okay.
Got it. Yep, got it from this.
Attachments, anyways, by default it is no, because generally we don't prefer sending attachments over bulk emails.
Correct. Create campaign.
Okay. So now from here you will select the list to what you want to send, and in case you want to suppress some list. So if you have added from here, if you have put up suppression data also, it will ask you that, okay, whom to suppress. So
Okay.
so that both the things system can do it. Ideally, once you select the list, I'll just say do mapping. Now here either you can have any specific template, or I just say use a blank template. So this is my email composer. So let's say I want a heading to come here, then I want a text element, then I want some image. Okay, maybe I want a button. So here then I can simply, as usual, either you can use the AI image creator from here, or you can upload the image from your system. Okay, alignment, the alternative text, where somebody clicks on the image, where he should get redirected to the basic padding options and all. So these are the options to just play around. The button, what should be the text on the button? And what link it should go to. Your social pages, so Facebook, what link it should go to, Instagram. Let's say you don't have Twitter, you remove Twitter.
Okay.
And if you want to add anything, you have got Pinterest, you can add Pinterest. It will appear here. If you don't want this block at all, you can simply remove this block.
Okay. It's nice.
And yeah, once you are done, you can actually see how it will look on mobile and how it will look on the desktop. You have a simple preview option out here. I'll show you that, okay, how it's going to look. Once you are done, all you do is save changes, exit the editor, and there you go. Before sending out, if you want to send a test email to your ID, you can send a test email to your ID for checking how it looks. And most importantly, whenever you are doing emails from a fresh domain, a domain which has not got a lot of age. So what we have done is we have given an option of interval sending. So I said that you will send in a batch of 25 and then wait for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So what will happen, the system will put a batch of 25, put a break for 5 minutes. So it will just to make it appear as a normal mailing rather than a bulk mailing.
Okay.
So notifications start and end. If your campaign is huge and when it starts and ends, you want to have an email notification, you can put your email addresses, you will get notified.
The weather campaign is running, or
No, the moment campaign starts and the moment the last email address is sent.
Fine.
Okay. Certain advanced things like you want to tag it with analytics. So all the links, you can create a UTM campaign source, UTM medium. Okay. So that's basically just for the case where you want to tag it with Google Analytics. And yep, so either you can then schedule a campaign or you can shoot it immediately.
We need one more thing. I want to confirm, like, are there any spam words in templates, like, which can trigger our, like, domains health?
Come again?
Are there any spam words in our templates, in our text, in whatever email we are sending? We need to avoid those words.
Gone are those days of spam words. I mean, it is age-old technique of identifying a spam email. Okay. Nowadays, systems are using AI and they are much more advanced. Now, I mean, I can show you an email which has got all the spammy words in the world and still it can land into inbox. Reason that now is the spam words are given only 20% of weightage. The 80% of weightage is given on the sender domain, the IP from which it is coming, what is the engagement ratio of that domain, So every ESP maintains your sender domain's reputation.
Okay.
So Google Postmaster, Yahoo, Microsoft SNDS, they all maintain the your sender reputation. So
Okay.
what is the reputation of your domain? Are you in red, green, orange, or red or yellow? So those are more important parameters for you to, and plus how many trap accounts are you hitting? So when you are, ideally people who are playing with Apollo or LinkedIn scraping or any, or probably this Zoom info, they tend to hit spam traps because there are many, B2B IDs when they are discontinued. But majorly B2B companies use something like Proofpoint or some of the other spam wall or firewall, and on this spam wall and firewall they dedicate some few addresses as trap addresses or honeypots. So
Okay.
that's where in B2B you might tend to hit traps. So how many traps you are hitting? So all these things will constitute the domain's blacklisting or domain's reputation or your inboxing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, once your campaign is sent, all that you get is something like this. In the report section, you come. It's completed campaigns. So here you can just see that, okay, what was the campaign?
Campaign go like analytics.
So this is your what was there in this campaign. What time frames was the maximum opens? Which were the maximum domains that opened your emails? And what was the creative that was used? Sorry, I'll just sharing it. Yeah. And then here you will get everything like how many have opened, how many have clicked, how many were hard bounces, soft bounces, and how many people unsubscribed. This entire MIS report will be available to you,
Okay.
or you can download it. So like if at all there were hard bounces, then what were these hard bounces? And what was the reason of hard bounce? So system will, upload everything like recipient address rejected, access was denied. Now the best part is that these addresses will then become, your auto suppressions. These will get suppressed on its own.
Okay. Once they are in our analytics, they will be automatically suppressed from our next campaign.
Correct. So once they have come here as hard bounce, so
Okay.
even in future you upload the same data, same user, system will not send email to that user.
Fine. That's
Like
that's
overall over here you see this particular list has been used since long. Out of 709.37, only 527 are sent.
Okay.
And it shows you the entire thing that, okay, previously unsubscribed by global domain suppression, by role-based suppression, by domain suppression, by previously hard bounce. So what is the breakup and how this 2810 are less? That breakup is shown over here by the suppression.
Okay.
So, yep. Any queries so far?
No, not yet. All
Not
okay.
yet.
As of
I mean, the system has been designed for simplicity. So that's all. I mean, in report sections, all you have is that, okay, paused, future scheduled, drafted, or completed campaigns. And in campaigns, you have the sender email, compose, because basically you might not be doing a distribution list or a split A/B testing or RSS field. So those all advanced features are also there out in this.
So what is this split A/B testing?
So basically, in split A/B, you are sending campaign A, campaign B, and in one list, you want to send 50% mailer A and another 50% mailer B, and you want to see that which mailer performed better. So in future, you can use that mailer. So that is a split A/B test.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you can also do distribution of multiple campaigns. So one list, multiple campaigns. So and then I want to see that okay, which one performed better.
Okay. Or which campaign performed better?
Yeah. Then you also have RSS. Like if at all you are into blogging and all, and if you're maintaining blogs, the moment you write anything, if you publish a new blog article, the system will read that blog article on a daily basis. And once the system sees that oh, there is a new blog article, system will build a mailer on its own on the fly and send that blog article contents to your mailing list. That is through synchronous feeds. Okay. And then you have got automation like day 0, somebody signs up from website, I want to send this welcome email. Then after 5 days, I want to send second email. Then after 3 more days, I want to send third email. So you can create an entire automation drip library of like 2 months, 3 months and keep it into the system. So it works on its own.
Okay. What's the current deliverability for Mail Connect?
I mean, it is deliverability as in what? I mean, it depends on the user.
No, what's the overall deliverability? So for example, if there are 10 users are running campaigns on a daily basis and they are sending 1,000 emails or 10,000 emails a day, what's the deliverability? How many are hitting the
Okay,
inbox?
so that is what the rate, you mean to say in inbox or in spam?
No, in inbox.
That is not measurable because if at all I were to quote that figure would have been, a very falsified figure because there is no way to measure whether the email has landed in inbox or in spam. There is no such technology that exists in the world.
Now, what's the positive trigger that gives me an indication that my emails are landing in inbox?
The moment your open rates are getting better, okay. So if your open rates are above, 12 to 15%, that's where you know that okay, you are not in junk folder.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you are anywhere between 2 to 5%, you are surely somewhere in junk folder. And somebody who was cleaning his junk folder could figure out that okay, you were lying there, and your subject was interesting, and so he opened. But
so open rate that's above 10-12% is good.
At least the dirtiest benchmark I would say would be 7%, which should ideally be there, which shows that your users are engaged, your data is sorted, and the more you go higher than 7 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 15, I mean, it goes on and on. And I mean, we have got clients who are like now crossing 35 and 40 also.
Okay.
So yeah, this is campaign triggers. So wherein if you want to, create triggers in the campaign, like for example, if somebody clicks on this link, then move the recipient from this list to this list. So you want to do, segmentation on the fly based on the user's behavior. So for that, we have something like advanced campaign triggers. And signatures is majorly for if at all multiple users are using the same panel. And when this user uses